taking any photographs until the end of the performance. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the show.
Let's start.
Oh my God.
Did he call yet?
Wouldn't I have yelled up?
Try him again.
I called him twice. They're looking for him. How is he?
I'm not sure. He's bleeding like crazy.
Oh my God.
It's all over the room. I don't know why people decorate in white. If he doesn't call for the next 2 minutes, try the hospital.
I'm gonna have to have a cigarette, Ken.
After 18 months? The hell you are. Hold on to yourself, will you?
I can't believe this is happening. Oh God. Ken, the phone is ringing. Hello, Dr. Dudley? Oh, Dr. Dudley, I'm so glad it's you. Your service said you're at the theater.
Is that the doctor?
I never would have bothered you, but this is an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
My name is Chris Gorman. My husband Ken and I are good friends of Charlie Brock's.
Is that the doctor?
The doctor, it's the doctor.
Why didn't you say so?
Dr. Dudley, I'm afraid there's been an accident. Well, I would have called my own doctor, but my husband is a lawyer, and under the circumstances, he felt it better to have Charlie's own physician. Well, we just arrived here at Charlie's house about 10 minutes ago, and as we were getting out of our car, we suddenly heard this enormous...
Don't say anything.
What?
Don't tell him what happened.
Don't tell him?
Just do what I say.
But what about Charlie?
He's all right. It's just a powder burn. Don't tell him about the gunshot.
But they got the doctor out of the theater.
Tell him he tripped down the stairs and banged his head. He's all right.
But what about the blood?
The bullet went through his earlobe. It's nothing. I don't want him to know.
But I already said we were getting out of the car and suddenly heard this enormous... What? What did we hear?
We heard...
Just a minute, Doctor.
We heard an enormous thud.
Thud.
When he tripped down the stairs.
Oh, good, that's good. Dr. Dudley, I'm sorry, I was talking to my husband. Well, we heard this enormous thud. It seems Charlie tripped going up the stairs.
Down the stairs!
Down the stairs, but he's all right.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning. You! He'll call you in the morning.
You're very sorry you disturbed him.
I'm very sorry I disturbed you.
But he's really fine.
But he's really fine.
Thank you, goodbye.
Where are you going?
Him! Thank him and say goodbye.
Thank you, and goodbye, Doctor. What? Just a minute. Any dizziness?
No dizziness.
No dizziness. What? Can he move his limbs?
Yes, he can move everything. Now get off the phone.
They got him at a Phantom of the Opera. Yes, he can move everything. What? Any slurring of the speech?
No slurring of the speech.
Don't yell at me, he'll hear it. No slurring of the speech.
I've got to get back to Charlie.
What? Any ringing of the ears?
I can't believe this. No, tell him no.
Yes, a little ringing of the ears.
I told you to say no.
That's more believable to have a little ring.
Jesus.
Who? His wife, Myra? Yes, Myra's here.
She's not here. Don't tell him she's here. I don't want to speak to her.
Dr. Dudley, my mistake. I thought she was here, but she isn't.
She just stepped out. She'll be back in a minute.
She just stepped back. She'll be out in a minute. Yes, I'll tell her to call. Thank you, Dr. Dudley. Dudley, enjoyed the show. Ken and I thought we loved it, especially the second act. Who's playing the Phantom tonight?
Are you going to review the whole goddamn show?
Oh, Charlie's calling me. Just a minute, Charlie. He sounds a lot better. I have to go. Yes, Doctor, I will. Don't you ever do that to me again. You must suspect something. I didn't get his name right once.
If anybody calls again, don't answer it.
Then why did you tell me to answer that one?
Because I thought the bullet went through his head, not his earlobe. Now fix me a double vodka. I left Charlie standing in the shower.
Well, if he drowns, you're making that call. I don't know why we're always the first ones here. Never came late once in our lives. Someone else could have dealt with all this. Shit.
Who's that? Who is that?
Am I near the door? Do you see people in here? You think I'm on roller skates?
Let me think a minute.
Well, take your time, because I don't answer doors. I only talk to Dr. Dudley.
All right, it's got to be Playe or Ernie, one of the others. We have to open the door.
You've got arms. Reach down.
I've got to dry Charlie off and bandage his ear. Don't tell him what happened. I need a few minutes to figure this all out. Can't you stall them?
His best friends are coming for his 10th anniversary. His wife isn't here. He shoots himself in the earlobe, and I'm supposed to make small talk when they come in?
Attempted suicide is a criminal offense, not to mention a pretty ugly scandal. Charlie's deputy mayor of New York. He's my client and my best friend. I gotta protect him, don't I? I just play the hostess for a few minutes till I figure this all out.
Play the hostess? There's no food out. There's no ice in the bucket. Where's the help? Where's the cheese dip? Where's Myra? What am I supposed to do till you get back? Play charades? I'm lucky I can still speak English.
You're a lawyer yourself. Can't you figure out something to say?
Contracts. I drove legal publishing contracts. If someone walks in that door and wants to make a deal, I can handle that.
Take it easy. Calm down. I'll be right back.
Well, put some slippers on Charlie and tell him to answer it.
Would you relax? Drink my vodka.
And why is the vodka better than 2 puffs on a cigarette?
Because they know you quit. And if they see you smoking in here, they're gonna know something is wrong.
Oh, and falling at their feet is gonna look better. Claire, darling, you look beautiful. Where's Lenny?
In the car. We had an accident. Brand new BMW, 2 days old. Side door smashed in. Just don't tell Charlie and Myra. This party means so much to them.
Oh, my God, are you hurt?
My lip is swelling up. Oh, Jesus, I look like a trumpet player.
Where's Lenny?
He's walking slowly. He's got whiplash. His seatbelt went right around his neck and pulled him straight up. I left him dangling.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Just don't tell Myra. This party really means a lot to her.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Myra. We're here, kids.
They're upstairs, Lenny.
She tell you what happened? Some stupid bastard just out of a garage like a Polaris rocket. I've got 4 doors on one side of the car now.
How does your neck feel?
Stretched out, over to one side. I look like a Modigliani painting.
You want a drink?
I don't think I can swallow past my shoulders.
Of all nights to happen.
Here's their gift, Steuben glass. Someone gives them a bottle of glue, they'll have a nice gift.
I could have lost the tip of my tongue. I could have been speaking Gaelic for the rest of my life.
A brand new spotless car, never even touched by human hands. Buffed and polished by German women in Munich. Now looks like a war memorial. Hello? This is Leonard Gans. Is Dr. Dudley there?
Dr. Dudley?
Yes, it is. I have a whiplash injury. I see. Well, do you know what theater he's in?
Oh, God, I need a cigarette so badly.
Could you? It's important. I'm at 914-473-2261. Thank you very much.
I need to settle my stomach. Is there anything to eat? Some canopies or something?
Gee, I don't see anything.
No canopies? Where's the cook, Miley? She makes great canopies.
Miley? I didn't see her. I think she's off this week.
The week of their anniversary party?
She had to go back to Japan. Her mother was sick.
Miley is Chinese.
I know. Her mother was visiting Japan.
I can only look up. I hope tall people are coming to this party. Where's Ken?
Ken? He went to the bathroom.
Where's Charlie and Myra?
They're still getting dressed.
They're not ready. We had a car accident. We're on time.
My lip is getting gigantic. I don't think I have enough lipstick to cover it.
No nuts or pretzels. Didn't even have lunch today. 3 goddamn orders for the IRS on an empty stomach. Claire, give me a Diet Coke, please. There's something to munch on.
Where are you going?
To the John. I haven't had a chance to do that either.
Well, there's a guest powder room down here.
Isn't Ken using that?
No, he's using the one in the guest bedroom upstairs.
Why didn't he use this one?
I don't know. He said he had to go and he ran upstairs.
It didn't go so bad. The one downstairs is closer.
You know how it is when you have to go badly. You don't want to stop running.
Yeah, but this is a shorter run.
Lenny, it's not an Olympic event. Why don't you just go?
That's why they build guest bathrooms. Dr. Dudley calls. I'll be right out.
There. We have to talk.
What is it?
I'm coming apart at the seams.
Your dress?
No, my nerves. I think I'm gonna crack.
I can see. Your hands are like ice. Something's going on here, isn't it?
Oh, God, you're so smart. You're so quick to see things.
You're scaring me, Chris. Tell me what's happening.
Well, all right. Ken and I arrived here about 10 minutes ago when suddenly we heard this enormous...
Hey, Claire, you look lovely.
Yes, I was just telling her that. She looks enormously well, doesn't she? Isn't that the dress you wore for cerebral palsy?
No, I got this for sickle cell. Hi, Ken.
Where's Lenny?
He's in the John. Where's Charlie and Myra?
Still getting dressed?
Yes, still getting dressed. How's the new BMW? Is Len happy with it?
Delirious.
Did he get the new features he asked for?
More than he asked for.
Great.
Are you through the bathroom, Ken? I need to go myself.
I think Myra's in there.
Okay, then I'll use Smiley's bathroom. Call me if she gets back from Japan.
Up here, quick. Hurry up. What did you tell her?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
I was talking so fast I couldn't follow it. Can I tell them the truth? They're gonna find out anyway.
I don't know the truth yet. Charlie's still mumbling. Go inside, he wants to see you.
See me? Why does he want to see me?
He's crying like a baby. I can't stop him. He needs a woman.
To do what?
To cry on. I can reason with him, but I can't comfort him. Now go inside and let him cry on your shoulder for 2 minutes, for Christ's sakes.
Is he still bleeding? I paid $1,200 for this dress.
Oh, hi, Len.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, Ken. Did you hear about the BMW?
Yeah, congratulations. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
To the John.
Didn't you just go?
Yes, but not enough. I'll be right back.
This is very weird.
Give me the pencils.
There's plenty of food in the kitchen, but nothing's cooked.
Well, why didn't you open this first?
There's a duck, a roast ham, smoked turkey, all defrosting on the table. There's pasta sitting in a pot with no water. Everything's ready to go, but there's no one there to start it. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not as strange as him peeing twice in a row. Do you have something sharp, a nail file or something?
Chris started to tell me something, but then she clammed up.
The door of my BMW opened like tissue paper, but this thing is like steel.
Her hands were as cold as ice. She couldn't look me straight in the eye.
This would be a safe place to keep your jewelry. God damn it.
And what's taking them so long to get dressed? What's that about, huh?
Oh, what are you so damn suspicious for? Give the people a chance to come down, will you?
Oh, and you don't notice anything's wrong.
Yes, I noticed. I noticed the towels in the bathroom were piled up in the sink and not on the rack. I noticed there's a sheet and a half left on the toilet paper. I think it's sloppy, but not a scandal.
Really? Well, I'm not so sure I'd rule out a scandal.
You think I don't know what you're talking about? I hear what's going on. I hear the gossip, and I hear the rumors. And I won't listen to that crap, you understand? He is my friend. She is the wife of my friend.
Fine, okay, then forget it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my friend.
I said forget it.
All right, come here.
What's wrong with here?
They could hear us there. Hear us better. Will you come here? All right. It's not good.
What's not good?
What I heard.
What did you hear?
Will you lower your voice?
Why? We haven't said anything yet.
There's talk around about Myra, and this hurts me. Stand by the side. I can't turn. All right. There's talk around about Myra and Charlie, except no one will tell it to my face, because they know I won't listen.
I'll listen, tell it to my face.
Why would you want to hear things about our best friends? He's my best client. He trusts me, not just with investments and taxes, but about personal things.
I don't do his taxes. What's the rumors?
Jesus, you won't be satisfied until you hear, will you?
I won't even sleep with you until I hear. What's the rumors?
All right. Your friend Myra upstairs is having herself a little thing, okay?
What kind of thing?
Oh, do I have to spell it out? A thing, a guy, a man, a fella, a kid, an affair! She's doing something with someone on the sly somewhere, and it's not with Charlie, okay?
You don't know that. You only heard it. You haven't seen it.
Of course I haven't seen it. Think they invite me to come along? What's the matter with you?
You are so naive, it's incredible. Get real, Lenny. Myra isn't having anything with anybody. Your friend Charlie, however, is running up a hell of a motel bill.
Charlie? My friend Charlie? No way, not a chance. You wouldn't even look at another woman.
He may not be looking at her, but he's screwing her.
Will you lower your voice? Where did you hear this?
Someone at the tennis club told me.
Our tennis club?
What is it, a sacred temple? People gossip there.
Christ, bunch of hypocrites. Sitting around in their brand new Nikes and Reeboks, destroying people's lives. Who told you?
I'm not going to tell you because you don't like this person anyway.
What's the difference if I like them or not? Who told you?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman? I knew it. I knew it. I hate that goddamn woman. She's got enough big enough to swallow a can of tennis balls.
Hey, how you two doing?
Hey, just fine, Ken.
Anything to eat yet?
Just a plastic bag.
Hey, be right back.
Wasn't it Carol Newman who spread the other rumor?
What other rumor?
The rumor that you and I were breaking up.
No, it wasn't Carol Newman.
It wasn't? Who was it?
It was me.
You started the rumor.
Me, you, the both of us. Remember when we were thinking about separating? Didn't we go around telling everybody?
We told friends. That bitch told strangers.
Hey, you don't call Carol Newman a bitch to my face. Besides, Carol Newman didn't start the rumor about Charlie. Someone else at the club told her.
Well, who's the one that told her?
Harold Green.
Harold Green? Who the hell is Harold Green?
He's a new member. He was voted in last week.
I never voted for him.
Yes, you did, by proxy. We were in Bermuda.
I don't believe it. A goddamn proxy new member spreads rumors about my best friend? Who does he play tennis with?
He doesn't play tennis. He's a social member. He just eats lunches there.
This son of a bitch is a non-playing proxy social new member who just eats lunches and spreads rumors? What does he do for a living?
He sells BMWs.
Did anyone else get here yet?
Not to speak of, no.
Is anything wrong?
Why? Does something seem wrong to you?
You mean, aside from the fact that there's no food, no guests, no host, no hostess, and that you and Chris only appear one at a time and never together? Yes, I'd say something's wrong.
Okay. Okay, sit down. Len, Claire. All right. I can't keep this quiet anymore. We've got a big problem on our hands.
Aha! What'd I just say, Claire?
You just said, aha. What is it, Ken? Tell us.
Charlie's been shot.
What?
Shot?
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ!
I don't believe it.
Can't catch my breath.
Please don't let it be true.
Charlie, no! Charlie, no!
Take it easy. He's not dead. He's all right.
He's not dead?
He's all right.
He's alive. He's okay.
Thank God he's alive.
Where was he shot?
In the head.
In the head? The head! Oh, my God, he was shot in the head.
It's
Oh,
all
my-
right. It's not bad. It's a superficial wound.
Where did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
The earlobe. That's not so bad. I have holes in my earlobes and it doesn't hurt.
I saw this coming, I swear. The truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra, for Christ's sake. Who else would it be?
Why would Myra shoot Charlie?
You don't know what's been going on?
You haven't heard?
No, what's going on?
Charlie's been having a hot affair with someone.
It's not hot. You don't know if it's hot. Nobody said it was hot. It's an affair, a plain affair.
Who told you this?
Well, nobody told me that. What I heard was that Myra was having a thing.
A thing with who?
A man, a guy, a fella, a kid, who knows?
Someone else told me it was Charlie who was having the affair.
What's someone else?
Some bitch at the club named Carol Newman.
She is not a bitch! And she only told me what Harold Green told her.
Who's Harold
A
Green?
goddamn proxy member doesn't even play tennis. She comes to the club to eat lunch and spread rumors.
Well, it seems to me that Myra is hysterical enough to shoot Charlie if he's the one who's having the affair.
Listen to me, will you please? Myra didn't shoot Charlie. Charlie fired the gun. He tried to kill himself. It was attempted suicide.
Suicide?
Jesus Christ!
Oh, my God.
Don't tell me that!
I don't believe it.
No, Charlie, no!
Will you stop it? It's enough grieving. He's all right.
It's all because of that no good fucking Harold Green. That guy's out of the club. I can get the votes.
Can we stick to the main topic here? Nobody knows if anybody had an affair. I do not know why Charlie shot himself.
Well, how is Myra taking this? My God, she must be a wreck.
I should go up to her. Let me go up to her.
Don't go up to her. There's no point in going up to her. She's not here. She's gone.
She's gone? Charlie shoots himself in the head and Myra leaves the house?
She walks out on him now, and he's laying up there with a bullet in his ear.
It's not his ear. It went through his ear. Will you listen to me, please? Maybe she wasn't even here when it happened. Chris and I were driving up when we heard the shot. Tried the front door, it was locked. We went around back and broke in the kitchen window.
I saw that. I thought maybe Miley did it and maybe Myra fired her. But I didn't know then that Miley's mother was sick in Japan.
Don't talk for a while. Let me and Ken talk. You just listen. So you broke in and rushed upstairs. Was he on the floor?
No, he was sitting in bed. Television was on. One of those evangelist shows. Bottle of Valium on the night table, and he's half conscious. Figured he took a couple of pills to make himself drowsy, put the gun to his head, started to fall asleep, and shot himself through the ear.
Is that blood on your shirt, Ken?
Where?
Below the second stud.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that. That won't come out, will it?
That's what you're worried about? A stain on your dress shirt?
I don't give a damn about my shirt. I'm trying to prevent Charlie from getting a suicide rap. When the others walk in here, I don't want to explain to them how I got blood on my good silk shirt.
You could borrow one of Charlie's.
He's 2 sizes too big for me.
I don't think they'll notice your cuffs if Charlie's got a big bandage on his ear and Myra's not even at the party.
Let the man finish his story, will you please? Did he tell you anything? Did he say why he did it?
Not a word. He was barely conscious.
Did he leave a note or anything?
He had a piece of paper in his hand. I tried to take it from him, but he tore it up and threw it into the John. He flushed before he could get to it.
This is not happening. I am not hearing this.
Did you call the police?
No, just a doctor. We told him he fell down the stairs. As long as he wasn't hurt, I did not want to make this whole thing public.
We've got to call the police. This man is the deputy mayor of New York. We're talking front page of the New York Times. Picture of Charlie with a suit jacket over his head.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid until we find what really happened.
If we keep this thing quiet, we're all accessories. I deal with the IRS boys. I'd be the first one they'd go after.
Why would they go after you?
With attempted suicides, they open up everything. They'd want to see his books, his portfolio, his entire financial picture. They'd want to know how a deputy mayor could afford such a big house like this.
That's no secret. Myra's a wealthy woman. She bought the house.
She did? I didn't know that.
You hear that? Now tomorrow it'll be all over the tennis club.
Look, I'm not bringing in the police until I have to. I don't know what you're nervous about unless you have something to hide. You don't want the IRS to know.
Are you accusing me of hiding something? I'm the one who wants to bring in the police. Maybe you're the one who has something to hide. You made out his contracts. You made out his will.
Are you accusing me and Charlie of conspiracy to defraud the city?
I hear a
If you're
car
not calling
pulling
the
up.
police, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
You're telling me what I'm not going to do? Suppose the neighbors hear the gunshot. I've already called the police.
I'll deal with that problem when it arises.
Maybe the car is the police. Then the problem has arisen.
It's a Volvo station wagon.
A Volvo?
Now I suppose you're worried it's the Swedish police.
It's Ernie and Cookie.
Ernie and Cookie.
Why don't you tell us?
Why didn't you listen?
Ken, Myra and I are having trouble with your zipper.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
They know about it.
About Myra's zipper?
We know that Myers not here. Ken told us.
Oh.
They're stopping to look at our BMW.
Did you tell them about Charlie cutting his ear shaving?
They know everything. The earlobe, the gunshot, the flush note down the toilet, everything.
Why didn't you tell me you told them? They must think I'm an idiot.
How was Charlie?
Fell asleep. Sucking his thumb. Hugging his pillow and sucking his thumb.
We're coming up to the house. I can't believe she's wearing a dress like that to a party like this.
All right, what do we do? Do we tell them or not?
Why not? Ernie is Charlie's analyst. Everything you tell your analyst remains confidential.
What is patience, tell him? We're not his patients. His patient is asleep sucking his thumb.
I can't believe I'm paying a babysitter for this night.
So what did we decide? Do we call the police or not?
I say no. Cookie has her cooking show on television. Suppose she accidentally said something on the air.
On a cooking show? Do you think she gives out suicide recipes?
I still think we say nothing until we find out what really happened. Better safe than sorry. Lair, open the door.
Chris, get us some drinks. Let's look like we're having some fun.
So what is it? Are we telling Cookie or we're telling Ernie and not Cookie?
We're not telling either of them. I'm sorry we even told you. Just open the door.
Claire, don't open it until I get upstairs. If Charlie wakes up, maybe I can get the story from him.
I took the Valium away from him. I hid them in the medicine cabinet.
Gee, what a good hiding place.
So Mrs. Thatcher replies, I don't know. Perhaps it's in my umbrella stand.
Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. We're ready.
Cookie, Ernie, it's so good to see you.
Oh, God, that is so funny, Lenny. You should have been an actor, I swear.
Everybody, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie.
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Ernie.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Lenny.
So go on with the story. What did Mr. Gorbachev say?
Mr. Gorbachev, he said, I don't know. I never ate cat food before.
Sorry we're late. Did I miss much?
You have got to get Lenny to tell you the story about Mrs. Thatcher and the cat food.
It's so funny already.
Everyone looks so beautiful. Cookie, I am crazy about that dress. You always dig up the most original things. Where do you find them?
Oh, God, this is 60 years old. It was my grandmother's. She brought it from Russia.
Didn't you wear that for muscular dystrophy in June?
No, emphysema in August.
Oh, what a pretty cushion. Is that for Charlie and Myra?
No, it's for my back. It went out again while I was dressing.
You're all right, honey?
I'm fine, babe.
You and your back problems, it must be awful.
But sit down and get up.
Hey, Len, is that your BMW out there? It looks like you put a lot of miles on in 2 days.
Guy shoots out of a garage and blindsides me. The car's got 12 miles on it. I've got a case of whiplash you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I've had whiplash. Excruciating. My best friend had it for 6 years. Oh, this looks nice. Who brought this? Oh my God. Did I break anything? What was it?
Steuben glass.
Oh, don't tell me. Lenny, Claire, I'm so sorry.
It was an accident, honey. We'll replace it, of course.
Sure, if you want. I don't care.
How about a drink, everyone?
I'll have something.
What do you have?
I'll get
I'm
it.
ready in the bar.
You're all going to get me a drink? Such friendly people. I love a bourbon, please.
I should have let what's-her-name pick it up. Lou.
Miley. Here you go, Erin.
Where's Ken?
Ken? Ken's with Charlie.
And Myra?
Myra? Myra's with Ken. They were waiting for Myra to get dressed.
Ow! Ow!
What is it?
Oh, a spasm. Oh, it's gone. It's all right. It just shoots up my back and goes.
You're right, Poops?
I'm fine, puppy.
Listen, why don't we all sit outside? It's such a beautiful evening.
Okay, you kids. What's going on in here?
What do you mean?
Well, you think I don't notice everyone's acting funny? 3 people want to get me drinks. Chris wants me to hear this funny story. Lenny wants to get us all outside. Everyone, create a diversion. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
No wonder you're such a high-priced doctor. Okay, someone's gonna have to tell them
Tell them what?
about the surprise.
What surprise?
The surprise about the party.
What surprise about the party?
Well, I think it's the cutest thing, isn't it, Claire?
Oh, God, yes.
Tell them about it.
No, you tell it so much better than I do.
I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to sit down.
I'll help you.
I'll get her.
I got her.
The cushion.
Oh,
I need
here
the
it is.
cushion.
You're right, chicken?
I'm fine, Pops. So, what's the big surprise about?
Well, Charlie and Myra decided, because they're going to have their closest friends over to celebrate their 10th anniversary, they weren't going to have any servants.
Uh-huh.
No Miley, no anybody.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that terrific? No help, just us.
Why is that terrific?
Because we're all going to pitch in like in the old days, before money, before success, when we were all just starting out. Those are the best times of our lives, don't you think?
No. I hated those times. I love success.
But don't you find these are greedier times? Lazier, more selfish. Nobody wants to work anymore.
I work 14 hours a day. I cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show. I cook for my family. I cook for my neighbors. I cook for my dogs. I was looking forward to a relaxed evening. But I don't want to spoil the fun for anybody. What do we have to do?
We have to cook.
You mean all of us cooking in the kitchen together?
Well, everyone except for Charlie and Myra. Claire and I told them to stay up there and relax, and we'll call them down when we're ready.
What are we going to make?
It's all laid out. Roast ham, smoked turkey, duck, and pasta.
Roast ham? Duck? That is too much cholesterol for me.
Ernie, we didn't come here to live longer, just to have a good time.
I just don't understand why we're all wearing our best clothes to cook a dinner.
That is not your best clothes. It's a 50-year-old Polish dress.
A 60-year-old Russian dress.
The dress is hardly an issue worth arguing about.
I didn't say we wouldn't cook
She
it.
did not say we wouldn't cook it. Why is everyone getting so worked up about this?
Okay, Ernie, let's not turn this into group therapy, please.
This is nothing like group therapy, Claire. You, of all people, should know that.
Oh, terrific. Let's just name all the people in your Thursday night group, huh, Ernie?
Why are Ernie and I being attacked? We just walked in the door.
Please, lower your voices. We're going to spoil the surprise for Charlie and Myra.
What surprise? It was their idea.
Listen, I don't want to take the blame for ruining this party. I'll do all the cooking myself, and Ernie will do the serving.
Honey, no one's asking you to do that.
Hey,
Hey, if she wants to, she can go right ahead.
If it makes her happy, she can clean up, too.
Okay, then it's settled. Just give me 45 minutes. I promise this will be the best dinner party we ever had. Oh my God!
Give me a break.
What the hell was that?
It's fine. It's okay. It's all under control. Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie Chris. Honey, can I see you upstairs for a minute, please?
Would you all excuse me for a minute? I hate when this happens.
Am I crazy? Or was that a gunshot?
A gunshot? No, I think it was a car backfiring.
In Charlie's bedroom?
Ernie, maybe you should go up and say.
Why? Chris and Ken and Charlie and Myra up there, there's more of them than us.
you just can't ignore a gunshot. Ern, please go up and say.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what that was. It was a balloon. They've been blowing up party balloons up there all day.
And what kind of a balloon was that? The Goodyear blimp? I'm going.
Then how are we gonna get the dinner ready? Charlie and Myra must be starved. You and Cookie get started. I'll have a white wine spritzer, Ern. Claire, put on some music. I'll be right down. Let me know if Dr. Doolittle calls.
I'll get it.
I still think it sounded like a gunshot.
Ern, let's get dinner started. Help me out.
Hello? Yes, he is. Dr. Cusack? Just a second.
Is that for me?
Yeah, it's Mr. and Mrs. Klein, Mr. and Mrs. Platt, Mr. and Mrs. Fishman. It's a conference call.
Oh, it's my Friday night group. I have a telephone session with them.
Go on, honey. I can get up myself.
One moment, folks. Hello? Yes, he did. No, my husband just called. Yes, I'll tell him.
Who's on the phone?
Dr. Dudley's service.
Oh my God, what's that?
Cookie.
It's all right. I do this all the time. It takes the pressure off my back.
Where's Ernie?
He's in there. He's got a session with his Friday night group.
They're all in the kitchen?
No, on the telephone. Ow! Ow! Ah!
You're back again?
No, little shirt pins on the floor. Ow! Ow! Ow!
She must be such fun to live with.
What happened upstairs? Is Charlie all right?
He was sleeping. Ken wanted to hide the gun in Charlie's closet so he wouldn't find it. He tripped on Charlie's slippers and the gun went off next to his head. He can't hear a thing in both ears.
Ken or Charlie?
Ken! Charlie was out cold from the value.
But they hung up. I already took a message.
You couldn't tell me that while I was on the balcony? What'd they say?
They said Dr. Dudley already called this number and doesn't want to be called out of the theater again.
I'm getting a new doctor. I'm not putting my life in the hands of the drama critic for the Mount Sinai Hospital. Hello? This is Leonard Gans again. Dr. Dudley did not call this number. Can you please have him call me back? It's important.
So, what did Ken want Chris upstairs for?
To call Ken's doctor to ask him what to do for his ears. He wouldn't be able to hear what the doctor was saying on the phone. I've got to get back upstairs.
You mean she told the doctor a gun went off? Then they'll have to explain about Charlie.
No, she was going to say Ken was outside and the manhole cover blew up next to him.
Oh, that's good.
Except the doctor wasn't in. His service said he was still at the theater. There must be some kind of flu going around on Broadway. They purposely wait till I get to the top of the stairs. Answer that, will you?
It's still too hard to follow. I need a bookmark in my head or something. Hello? Oh, Dr. Dudley, thanks for calling back. Do you want to speak to him?
No, I'm taking a stress test.
You know, if Ernie can't figure out something's wrong, I'm not going to his group anymore.
Hello? Dr. Dudley. Well, thanks for calling back. Somebody nailed me in my BMW about 20 minutes ago. I've got a little whiplash here. Charlie? Charlie Brock? No, I wasn't calling about Charlie. Why? Jesus! Dr. Dudley's Charlie's doctor, too. No, Charlie's a lot better. He's resting now. Chris Gorman? You know Ken and Chris? Yes, I think she did call. He's Ken's doctor, too.
Maybe he's got a franchise.
Will you make yourself busy? Put on some music. Dr. Dudley, what? I'll call a conference. Good idea. Let me connect you to Chris. Hold on, please. Which button rings in Charlie's room?
Why? Who's going to hear it up there?
Jesus, you are a pain in the ass. I better run up and get Chris. Dr. Dudley? What? Oh, my wife has a pain too, but it's no bother. Can you open Chris, please? We owe this guy a gift. Let's give him Cookie as a patient. See where Ernie is with my drink, will you?
I threw her land in here. I have as a spritzer.
I'll hold it for him. How's Cookie?
Not well. I gave her some aspirins for her back, but she dropped them in the sauce.
Maybe we'll all get rid of our headaches now.
Did Playe say what that sound was?
The gunshot?
It was a gunshot.
No, the sound... I was referring to the sound you thought was a gunshot.
Well, it was not a balloon. I know that.
No, it was a can of shaving cream. It exploded.
Shaving cream exploded?
It's all right. It washes off.
Incredible.
Ernie, I need you to put out some garbage.
I'm not through talking to my group yet.
They're fighting with each other. I put them on hold.
Hey, look, we're up in a minute, Ken. These things don't last long.
You think this will last long?
Lie down in the guest room for a while, Ken. You'll feel better.
Maybe if I lie down in the guest room for a little while.
Right.
What did the doctor say to Chris?
He referred it to another doctor. He wasn't feeling well himself. My neck is killing me again. Where's my spritzer?
Is her sister here?
No. My spritzer. Come on, Ken. Leave that towel up again.
Don't tell your sister about Charlie, not till we hear the whole story.
problem. Claire, can you help me? Ernie went out into the kitchen to put out some garbage, and the door locked. My hand's full of grease. Can you let him back in?
Of course. We'd all miss him terribly.
I purposely went around so you wouldn't have to open the door.
Oh, hi. Where's Claire?
She went out into the kitchen to let Ernie in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you are. Cookie, the water's boiling over on your pasta.
Why didn't you turn it down?
I don't know. I don't watch your show.
I'll get it. Ern, get me another bag of ice. I'm melting.
I'm beginning to feel like one of my patients.
Well, everything is just fine.
Oh, it's okay. They're in there.
God, I'd smoke a Havana cigar if I had one. I'm getting hives under my arms. Did you hear about Ken? He's deaf.
He's better off. He's out of this thing now.
Why are we protecting Charlie this way? Ken is deaf, Lenny can't move his neck, Cookie's walking like a giraffe, and I'm getting a blood condition. For what? One more gunshot and the whole world will know anyway.
The whole world isn't interested. Paraguay and Bolivia don't give a rat's ass.
There's another car coming up. Was anyone else invited?
Yeah, Harry and Joan, but they canceled. They went to Venezuela. They said they'd call tonight.
From Venezuela?
Jeez, maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
So who's coming up the driveway?
Maybe it's Myra. Maybe she's come back.
Myra drives a Porsche. This is an Audi.
Ask Ken. You would know.
Ken is reading lips right now. I don't think he can pick up on Audi. What the hell was that?
Cookie just blew up the microwave. What else?
Chris, go inside and see what happened. Claire, go to the window and see who's coming up. I'll go see what Ken and Charlie are doing. I feel like I'm at the fucking Alamo.
God, I put my fingers good to the house.
Oh, dear.
Son of a gun, it hurts so fucking Rainey.
What happened?
Like, Cookie dropped her ice bag and it slipped against the stove. And the hot platter was about to fall on her, so I lifted it up. Then I dropped it on the table and it broke the water pitcher and the glass shattered over her arm, just bleeding like hell. I got this towel on her wrist and I propped her against the cabinet, but I need some bandages for her arm and some ointment for my fingers. God, I never saw anything happen so fast.
I can't believe he's in pain and did all that without missing a word.
Go get the bandages. Why are you standing there?
I was hoping there was more to the story.
I'm sorry, Claire. Did you ask for a drink?
Listen, you've got other things to think about.
Yeah, right.
You know what this whole night is beginning to remind me of? Platoon.
Oh, there's the car. I don't even want to know who it is. Why don't you go and look?
Like it's going to be good news, right? Glenn and Cassie.
Glenn and Cassie Cooper together?
That's how they're walking.
Well, I heard they were having trouble.
Not walking.
Jesus, do you know that Glenn is running for state senate in Poughkeepsie?
So?
Well, that's all he needs is to walk in here and be part of a hushed-up suicide attempt. He can kiss his career goodbye.
Maybe Ken will figure this whole thing out before they ring the doorbell. Well, it's going to be a tough campaign.
Listen, I have to go to the bathroom. Why don't you answer the door? I'll be right out.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't gone since I got here.
Yes, you did in my Lee's room.
But no one was at the door then.
The hell with it. Someone else will get the door. Come on.
Isn't anybody gonna get the door? Chris? Claire?
Are you talking to me?
No, Ken. Put the towels back on your ears. Claire, Chris, where are you? Ah, screw it. I'm beginning to feel like my car.
Lenny, you got those bandages? Nobody get in that door. This kid's up to something, I know it. Good evening. Good evening. I'm sorry, I don't know where everyone is.
You mean we're the first?
No, everyone's here. They're just, spread out a little.
I'll have a drink, please. Double scotch, straight up.
Perrier with lime, no ice.
Sure. Fine. I don't believe we've met. I'm Ernie Kazak.
Hello, Ernie.
Oh, excuse my hand. Little accident in the kitchen.
Sorry to hear it.
Nothing to worry about. Dinner will be ready soon. Nice meeting you both.
I wonder why they're not using the Chinese girl.
Do I look all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I feel so
frumpy.
God, no, you look beautiful.
My hair isn't right, is it? I saw you looking at it in the car.
No, I wasn't.
What were you looking at then?
The road, I suppose.
I can always tell when you hate what I'm wearing.
I love that dress. I always have.
This is the first time I've worn it.
I always have admired your taste, is what I meant.
It is so hard to please you sometimes.
What did I say?
It's what you don't say that really drives me crazy.
What I don't say. How can it drive you crazy if I don't say it?
I don't know. It's the looks that you give me.
I wasn't giving you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
Because you're always asking me to look at you.
Well, it would be nice if I didn't have to ask, wouldn't it?
Well, it'd be nice if you didn't need me to look, which would make it unnecessary to ask.
You know, I can't ever get any support from you. You got all the time in the world for everything and everybody else, but I gotta draw blood to get your attention when I walk in a room.
We walked in the room together. It was already done. Cassie, please, don't start. We're 45 minutes late as it is. I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
We're 45 minutes late because you scowled at every dress I tried on.
I didn't scowl. I smiled. You always think my smile looks like a scowl, you think my grin looks like a frown, and you think my frown looks like a yawn.
Don't sneer at me.
It wasn't a sneer. It was a peeve.
God, this conversation is so banal. I can't believe any of the things I am saying. We sound like some fucking TV couple.
Oh, now we're going to get into language, right?
No, Mr. Perfect, we will not get into language. I don't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a peeve, or a sneer. God forbid I should show some human imperfection, and I'd wake up with divorce papers in my hand.
What is this thing lately with divorce, huh? Where does that come from? I don't look at you sometimes because I'm afraid you're thinking you don't like the way I'm looking at you.
I don't know what the hell you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything from you. I mean, I would like it to be the way we were before we got to be the way we are.
God, you suffocate me sometimes. I want to go home.
Go home. We just got here. We haven't even seen anyone yet.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this night. They all know what's going on. They're your friends, and Jesus, you expect me to act like nothing is happening.
Nothing is happening. What are you talking about?
Don't you fucking lie to me! The whole goddamn city knows about you and that cheap little chippy bimbo.
Will you keep it down? Nothing is going on. You're blowing this up out of all proportions. I hardly know the woman. She's on the Democratic fundraising committee. I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties, for God's sakes.
2 cocktail parties, huh?
Yes, 2 cocktail parties.
You think I'm stupid?
No.
You think I'm blind?
No.
You think I don't know what's been going on?
Yes, because you don't.
I'm gonna tell you something, Glenn. Are you listening?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about you and Carol Newman for a year now.
Oh, amazing, since I only met her 4 months ago. Now I'm asking you to please lower your voice. That butler must be listening to everything.
You think I care about a butler and a bleeding cook? My friends know about your bimbo. What do I care about domestic help?
I don't know what's gotten into you, Cassie. Do my political ambitions bother you? Are you threatened somehow because I'm running for the Senate?
State Senate. State Senate. Okay? Don't make it sound like we're going to Washington. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero, middle of the winter Albany. You're not Times Man of the Year yet. You understand, honey?
Boy, oh boy.
What was that?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, like I'm behaving badly, right? I'm the true witch wife who's giving you such a hard time. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Mr. State Senator. I'm not the only one who knows what's going on. People are talking. Trust me, kiddo.
What are you talking about? You haven't said anything to anyone, have you?
Oh, is that what you're worried about? Your reputation, your career, your place in American history? You know what your place in American history will be? A commemorative stamp of you and the bimbo in a motel room together.
You were so hyper tonight, Cassie. You're out of control. You've been rubbing your quartz crystal again, haven't you? I told you to throw those damn things away. They're dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine. Don't take it out. Don't rub your crystal at the party. It makes you crazy. Put it away. Don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Fine, don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Glenn, Cassie, I thought it was you. How you doing?
I'm feeling better, thanks.
Not you, Ken. It's Glenn and Cassie.
Fine, just great. Hi, Len. Cassie, it's Len. Cassie.
Leonard.
Did it suddenly freeze up out there?
Freeze up?
Isn't that an icicle Cassie has there?
No, it's a quartz crystal.
Oh. Where's Chris and Claire?
Did somebody come in?
Glenn and Cassie, I told you! It's Ken. His ears are stuffed up. Bad cold. Who let you in?
The butler.
The butler. The butler's here?
Yes, he's getting his drinks.
Is he alone?
No, the cook's with him.
My Lee? God, what a relief they came back. We didn't have any help here for a while.
Really? Where's Charlie and Myra?
Charlie and Myra, I guess they're in their room.
My towel fell off, Lenny.
I'll get you a towel. I've got to get the bandages first. Excuse me, kids. I've got to get some bandages. Charlie, Myra, is it all right if I come in? Sure, come on in.
Lenny? Lenny, where'd you go?
Ken? Hi, it's Glenn and Cassie.
Lenny, is that you? Who's that? Glenn? Is that Glenn?
Yes, and Cassie. I hear you have a cold.
You think I look old? I haven't been sleeping well lately. Oh, hi, Cassie. Let us know you're here.
We just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
Yes, he went into Charlie's room.
Sorry, I can't hear anything. A manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
That's terrible.
I said a manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
Yes, I hear you.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Is anybody getting you a drink?
Yes, the butler.
Sorry, there's no help here. They're in the Orient somewhere.
I think he's gone dotty.
Yes, a hot toddy would be nice. I'm going up to see if Lenny's in Charlie's room. We're all coming down soon. Myra, mind if I come in?
Charlie, come on in.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To rinse off my crystal. Oh, I suppose you might like to make a quick phone call while I'm gone. Is anyone in there? Who is it? It's Cassie. Who's that? It's Chris. Just a minute, Cass.
Didn't hear you were in, Cass. I would have let you in. Hi, Glenn.
Hi. Listen, is anything going on here?
I don't know. Who have you seen?
Well, Lenny and Ken in just a second. And the butler and my Lee.
You saw my Lee and the butler? My God, I must have been in there a long time.
Are you through in the bathroom?
Me? Yeah, sure.
Well, you left the door locked.
Who is it?
Mercy, who's that?
It's Claire. Just a minute, Cass. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Glenn. Don't you look beautiful? Where are the boys?
Well, Lenny and Ken are up with Charlie and Myra. Myra sounded very excited.
You spoke to Myra?
Well, no, I heard her speak to Ken and Len.
Love to have a copy of that conversation.
Is anyone else in there? Because I have to go.
My Lee and the butler are here.
You're kidding. Where's Ernie and Cookie?
I just met Ernie. Isn't he the butler?
Oh, no, okay. We've got that one cleared up.
Then they're just back from the Orient.
I imagine so. You're so well informed.
Why is everybody up in Charlie's room?
Oh, there was something on TV they all went up there to watch.
Right, very good, Chris.
Well, this is beginning to look like a party.
What were you all watching up there?
Up where?
On TV.
The thing you went up to watch with Ken and Charlie and Myra?
Oh. Oh, that thing, that show, that PBS special on, what's his name?
Hitler?
Yes! The thing on Hitler.
On their 10th wedding anniversary, you wanted to watch a special on Hitler?
Hitler as a boy, a whole new slant on him.
Dinner's coming along. Whoops, double cut straight up.
Oh, thanks.
Lenny, you got those bandages?
The bandages, I forgot them. I left them on Hitler. Oh, on the television. I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for the butler.
Yeah, I kind of thought you did. No, I'm an analyst.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. I'm Glenn. How's your wife doing?
Oh, spaghetti's boiling, but the duck's still frozen.
No. I meant her arm.
Oh, well, she is a trooper. Her fingers been crimping up a little.
Maybe she ought to call a doctor. Charlie has one 10 minutes from here, a Dr. Dudley.
Oh, we called him. He's missing.
Oh, you called about the Crimson?
No, we called about Lenny's neck.
Lenny's neck.
And when the doctor called back, we told him about Ken's ears.
Isn't that incredible for a can of shaving cream exploding?
I thought it was a manhole cover.
It was, but the pressure from the manhole cover made the shaving cream can explode.
I didn't hear that.
I got him.
There certainly is some excitement around here tonight.
Guess who Glenn's doctor is?
You're kidding. I wish I did his taxes.
Wait a minute. You are Glenn Cooper from Poughkeepsie. You're running for the state senate.
That's right.
Well, I have a good friend who knows you very well.
Really? Who's that?
Harold Green.
Harold Green.
Harold Green.
Sure, I know Harold Green. We went to the University of Pennsylvania together. I haven't seen him in years. What's he doing now?
He's a proxy new member who just eats lunches and doesn't play tennis.
Oh, at your club?
Ernie, Cookie's way in the emergency room.
Right. Here's your wife's Perrier. Nice meeting you, Glenn. Sorry, what's the butler?
Somebody please, I need a drink real bad.
How's your ears, Ken?
The beer will be fine, thanks.
Maybe Charlie has some eardrops. Did you see any in the medicine cabinet when you were looking for the bandages?
No, I didn't think of that.
I'll go up and look.
No, there weren't any. I remembered. I looked. I forgot.
Is there a cat in here?
A cat?
I swear I just heard a cat meow. There it is again.
That's the bone, Ken.
Why would he want a bone? It's a cat, not a dog.
I'll get it.
We're hungry too, pussy. We haven't eaten yet either.
Hello? Who? I'm sorry, operator. We have a bad connection. Oh, yes. It's Harry and Joe in Venezuela. They're calling Charlie and Myra.
Well, this is gonna be good.
Wait, Joan? That's Cassie's cousin. I'll get Cassie. I'm sure she wants to speak. Cassie?
Hello, Joni. It's Lenny. How are you? Yes, everybody's here. Oh, having a great time.
Cassie?
Charlie and Myra, of course they're here. What'd you think? Claire, speak to her.
Me, they're calling for Charlie and Myra.
Will you speak to her?
Cassie, it's your cousin Joan from Venezuela.
Hi, Joan. Oh, what a nice surprise. No, it's Claire. Yes, a terrific party. Myra? Oh, she looks wonderful. She's wearing a red kimono. My Lee's mother sent it to her. I'll let you speak to her. Hold on a minute. Here, you speak to her.
Don't give me the phone. I'll drive your kids to school for a year.
I've done my part. I am not the Red Cross.
Cassie, it's Harry and Joan. Don't you want to speak to them?
Joan? Hi, sweetheart. How's Venezuela? No, it's Chris. You sent a gift? A crystal vase from Steuben's? Gee, I think it's broken. Wait, Myra will tell you about it.
Cassie, are you all right?
We didn't speak to her yet.
Ken didn't speak to her.
Ken! You want to speak to Joan?
What?
Joe! Do you want to speak to Joe?
Sure, I'd love to go home.
This connection is bad. I think I'm losing you.
Cassie, will you hurry up? We're losing the connection. Come on, will you?
It's Tintin, everyone.
Who did that? Who banged on the door?
I did. Your cousin Joan is on the phone from Venezuela.
Well, you scared the life out of me. I dropped my crystal down the toilet. A 2-million-year-old crystal.
I can't take this. Here, you can't hear anyway. What's the difference?
Well, don't just stand there, you idiot. Don't get my crystal.
Hey, just cool it, Cassie, okay?
Hello? Hello? I'm going to get Charlie in my
I get Myra. Ah, shit!
Hello?
There it goes.
Sin to lose
Oh,
a crystal.
hello.
Killing your own dog.
Oh, fuck a duck.
Everybody grab a plate, kids.
Hello?
Oh, no. Oh, Christ. Oh, man. Oh, Mama.
Hello? What was that?
It was you, Ken. It was your fork scraping the plate.
My what?
Your fork scraping your plate.
You're fading out again, Glenn.
That wasn't me, Ken. It was Chris.
I can make out voices now, just a little here and there.
You think I could have another cigarette?
No. No cigarettes.
I still find the entire story so hard to believe.
He finds the story so hard to believe because we acted our asses off to keep the truth from you.
Myra is gone.
Right.
The servants are gone.
Right.
Charlie shoots himself in the earlobe.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Why didn't I see that? People running up and down the stairs and no one answering the door? Can't a shaving cream exploding? I'm on the step of Bellevue Hospital. How can I believe such a story? You never let on.
Listen, I was so desperate for a smoke, I went into Charlie's bathroom and tried to light up a Q-tip.
Don't you have any self-control?
Of course. I only smoked half.
Maybe he's still hungry. You want seconds, Kenny?
There's something wrong with
I
him.
think he wants to say something. Be quiet about it, everyone. What is it, Ken?
I can't take it anymore. The pressure's killing me. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Myra's not here. The help's not here. Charlie's upstairs. He shot himself through the earlobe. Maybe it was attempted suicide. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just glad it's over with.
It's all right, Ken. We know. Lenny told us.
You know?
Yes.
Who told you?
Lenny told us.
Glenn told you?
No, Lenny told us.
I wish you were deaf again.
Is this true, Lenny? Did you tell them?
Oh, finish your goddamn dinner and leave us alone, will you?
Take it easy, Lenny. He's been under a big strain.
Oh, and I haven't. I was acting my goddamn head off that Myra was here. I had actual conversations with her up there. I even did her voice in case someone was listening.
Was that you? You could have fooled me.
I did.
That's right. You did.
So you really weren't watching Hitler on PBS?
No. We stopped everything to watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler. I don't believe you people.
It sounded so real, I believed it.
And what about you, Mrs. Cooper? What's her name?
Cassie.
And what about you, Cassie? Did you think something strange was going on?
Yes. For about 6 months now.
What do you mean? What does she mean?
You have to forgive her. She's still very upset about losing her crystal.
We could call a plumber. They get everything out. Wedding rings, car keys. I had an aunt who lost her dentures down the toilet, and they got them out.
And she wore them?
Obviously, you clean them first.
They could be blessed by the Pope and I wouldn't put them in my mouth again.
Unless you're into crystals, you wouldn't understand. Apparently, they have very special properties. You have to wash them in clear spring water. They must be kept in direct sunlight. Cassie scrubs them every night with a soft, wet toothbrush. You never dry them in a towel. You pat them in a sort of leathery cloth. They really are very delicate.
Have you got them enrolled in a good school yet?
Come on, Claire. If crystals work for her, if they give her a sense of comfort and pleasure, what's wrong with it?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here for millions of years after this planet is gone.
If the planet is gone, don't the crystals go with it?
Lenny, don't.
I don't know if this would help her any, but there's a big crystal chandelier in the dining room. Should I mention it to her?
Thanks. I don't think so. Let's leave her alone.
I'm not dead, you know. I can hear. Maybe Ken can't, but I can.
I can unscrew the toilet myself. I've done it before.
I don't think it's a time or the place to fix toilets, sugar.
Yes, perhaps another time, another place.
Bleeding arm and all, Cookie, that was one hell of a meal. My hands off to you.
Here.
Brother,
Oregano.
Doesn't anybody?
Wait a minute, everyone. Doesn't anybody what?
Doesn't anybody want to go upstairs and see if Charlie's still alive? It's been awful quiet up there, hasn't it?
How would you know?
What?
You're right. My God, he's right. We've all been so busy and explaining to each other, we forgot all about Charlie.
Yes! Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right, I'll go up and settle this now.
Wait. We're all in a precarious situation here. Not only Charlie, but a lot of people's futures depend on how we deal with this issue.
Meaning you.
Well, no. Cassie and I were the last ones to arrive. We just heard about it. We're hardly involved.
And Ernie and I were cooking the whole time. Nobody told us. Sorry.
I wanted to call the police. Ken wouldn't let me call the police. Claire, didn't I want to call the police?
Lenny wanted to call the police.
So what are you saying? This is Ken's responsibility? He takes the rap for all this?
Oh,
No,
no.
of course not. Nobody said
What we're
that.
saying is, if it comes down to it, he's the most logical, that's all.
I can't believe this. Ken nearly went deaf trying to protect Charlie and everyone else here. I expected a little bit more from his friends. My God, what a bunch of wimps. Have you heard any of this, Ken?
Well, answer, Glenn, have you?
Oh, God! Oh, my God!
What is it?
I lost my earrings! My good earrings! My grandmother mother's earrings.
Where did you lose them?
Right here, right around here.
We'll find him, honey.
What do they look like?
Old, very old, with pearls and a little ruby. My grandmother gave them to me. I'm sick about this. Oh God.
What?
Forgive me, everybody. They're in my hand. I forgot I had them. I'm sorry. So, what were we saying?
Glenn, I'm a little worried about your wife. Do you think it's all right?
Oh, she's fine. She's just in there trying to figure some way to get back at me. She'll come up with something. Yeah, she's got one.
Please, forgive me, everyone. I know I've behaved badly tonight. No, really, I have. And I apologize. I've had a rough day, and, well, I'm just not here tonight.
That's okay. Neither are Charlie and Myra.
That's funny, Lenny. That's truly funny. I can never think of anything funny. How do you do that?
I don't know, Can I get up and get you a glass of wine?
Why do I look like I need one?
Who is she getting back at, Glenn? You or me?
All right, Cassie, cut it out.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
You know what I mean. Push your hair back up and sit on a chair.
Do you know what he's talking about, Len?
Excuse me, I'm going up to get Charlie's gun.
Cassie, everyone here is your friend. Why don't you and I go on the terrace and have a nice, quiet talk?
You do, and you'll have a back worse than mine.
Oh, my goodness. I see what you're all thinking. That's really incredible. Because the exact same thing happened to Glenn and me last week at a cocktail party for the Democratic Fundraising Committee. There was the nicest woman there. Very sweet, very attractive, very refined. And because I'm so silly and insecure, well, I sometimes feel that I'm just not pretty. And they got up to dance. And they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
All right, Cassie, I think we're going.
Excuse me, I must have eaten too quickly.
That was the intercom,
I'll get it. Hello? Charlie, are you all right? It's Charlie.
Molly? Who's Molly?
Charlie, not Molly.
Yes, Charlie, we're all here. Glenn, Ken, Ernie, Claire, Chris, Cassie, and Cookie.
Isn't it odd how all the women's names begin with C?
Right.
Except Myra.
Her middle name is Clara.
And all the men's names are the same, Len, Glenn, and Ken.
Right.
Except for Ernie and Charlie.
And Charlie's name starts with a 6.
This isn't anagrams, for Pete's sake. Why are you talking on the phone?
Yes, Charlie, we understand. It's perfectly reasonable. You do what you have to do. We'll be here. He needs time to think.
More time to drink? Shouldn't drink with Valium.
Think, not drink!
Oh, my God! Jesus!
What is it?
My ears popped. God, it sounds like a subway in here.
This is remarkable, but I inhaled the first headache I ever had in my life.
I just remembered.
What?
Ernie's last name was Cusack. It starts with a C.
You just remembered your husband's last name.
I can hear my own pulse. Slightly up, but not too bad.
Can I take it, Ken? I'm very good at things like that.
I'm warning you, Cassie. You're going to end up in the same place where your crystal is.
Don't threaten me, sweetheart, or I'll start naming names.
That's it. I've got to stay, but I'm putting you in a taxi.
Never mind, I'll walk!
Walk 22 miles? Will you wait for me? Cassie, will you wait?
I feel badly for her. Especially since one day she'll grow old and die.
I just thought of something else. Glenn went to Penn.
Oh, sit on it, will ya, honey?
If I had you all in my group, I would never need another group again.
Shh! Quiet, I can hear them.
Hear who?
Glenn and Cassie, they're in the driveway. I swear I can hear them talking.
The man is a German shepherd.
I don't think it's your business to listen, Ken.
If he can hear through walls, it's his business.
She's talking about a woman. She's very upset.
I'll say she just kicked the car with her foot. Who owns the BMW?
Ah, shit. The good side, too, I bet.
I just figured it out.
I know what she's gonna say. Len, Glenn, Glenn and Ken are all men.
No. It's Glenn Cooper. Glenn is the one that Myra's having the affair with.
You think so?
Figure it out. Myra's been working real hard on Glenn's campaign. 2-3 nights a week. Late nights.
That's right. Charlie's not dumb. He puts 2 and 2 together, confronts Myra with it, she confesses, Charlie kicks her out of the house, tells servants to go home, and then tries to blow his brains out.
You don't know that. That is an assumption on your part. That is a very, very dangerous statement to make. Don't you agree with me, Len?
No,
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
Listen, I think we have to bring this thing to a head. I'm going to go off and speak to Charlie and find out what's what.
Wait a minute. Hold it. As far as Charlie's concerned, only Chris and I know about Charlie shooting himself in the ear. Am I right?
Right. He never said a word to me. He had the pillow covering up his ear the whole time.
So what you're saying is Charlie doesn't know we know anything.
Well, he's got to know that we all haven't seen Myra, that there are no servants here.
Exactly, but he doesn't know the rest of you know about the gunshot.
Slower. Go slower. Talk like we're children.
My point is, I told him we wouldn't tell anybody.
Then you went and told everybody.
No, I told only you and Lenny. Lenny told everybody.
But you were deaf then. You didn't hear me telling everybody.
Then you told everybody after Lenny told everybody.
Go fast again. It doesn't make any difference.
What I'm trying to say is, as long as Charlie doesn't think the rest of you know...
Why tell him now? I see your point. We've got to keep up this subterfuge. If we confront him with all of us knowing about the gunshot, he could go to pieces. So until he tells us his own story himself, we should pretend we don't know anything.
I should be the one who goes up. I tell Charlie that everyone is here, and he asks me, does everyone know what happened?
You say no.
I say no. Then Charlie asks, well, if I'm not down there, and Myra's not down there, and the help's not down there, what did you tell them?
Something's wrong with Kathy. Whoops.
Whoops? What whoops? She threw up in the car?
She hit Glenn. His nose is bleeding.
Tell me when he hits her back. I'd love to watch that.
Will you all please be quiet? You never so thick. What was I saying?
You said I should be the one who goes up to Charlie. I tell him that everyone is here, and he asks, does everyone knows what happened? Ernie said you say no, and you say I say no. And then Charlie asks, well, if Myra's not down there...
All right. I got it. Here's what we do. Charlie's going to want to know what Ken told us. Ken tells Charlie that he told us that Charlie had a large benign wart. Remove him his ear this morning, but he's okay. Then suddenly, Myra's mother broke her hip this afternoon, and that she had to take her to the hospital, and is going to stay there the night. The help, thinking the party was off, left the food and went home. It all happened so fast, they forgot to call us. We all got here, we saw what happened, and we decided to cook the dinner ourselves, and that's the story.
I wouldn't believe the part about the mother breaking the hip.
Why not?
She died 6 years ago.
Well, then her father broke his hip.
He lives in California.
Well, does she have a relative in the city?
She has a cousin, Florence.
Then Florence broke her hip.
Florence is married. Why wouldn't her husband take her?
Then Myra broke her hip. The neighbors took her.
If he only had a wart removed, Charlie could have taken her.
Can't you think of something else?
I did. I thought of the mother, the father, the cousin, the wart on that hip. God, nothing satisfies you people.
There's no logic to it. Nothing in that story is plausible.
We don't need plausible. The man is in shock. Mental anguish and emotional despair. Logic doesn't mean shit to him right now. Excuse my language. The telephone.
Don't you think we know it's a telephone? We all have telephones. We're all wealthy people here, Ernie.
Will everybody calm down? Hello? Oh, yes. Who's calling, please? Oh, I see. Just a minute, please. It's a woman, for Glenn.
So?
Well, it sounded like Myra.
Oh, fuck-a-doodle-doo.
No, just wait a minute. Glenn is aside just now. Can I tell him who's calling? Oh, I see. Just a minute, please. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe it is, but maybe it isn't.
What did she say when you asked who's calling?
This is just a friend.
Well, how did she say it?
This is just a friend. How many ways are there to say
I'll
it?
tell you how many ways. Nervous, phony, sincere, drunk.
Scared, guilty, lying.
Offhanded, perplexed, deceitful.
Ominous, anonymous.
This isn't describable, for God's sakes.
Let me talk to her.
She did not ask for you.
She didn't ask for you either. I know Myra's voice. Give me the phone. Hello? No, it isn't. It's Glenn's friend, Len. No, Ken is getting Glenn. You sound awfully familiar to me. Do I know you? I see. Well, hold on, please. I don't think it's her.
Who does it sound like?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Why would Meryl Streep call here?
I didn't say it was Meryl Streep. Well, you know how she sounds in the movies, like she always does the character's voice perfectly, but it's not really her? That's how she sounds.
Like she's not Meryl Streep.
And now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. This is not a game show. Ken, will you please get Glenn? Hello? Somebody wants to get Glenn. Hello? Hello? She hung up. She must have gotten suspicious.
Quiet down, everyone. I can hear something.
I bet it's a Concorde landing in London.
It's a car coming up the driveway.
Maybe it's Myra.
Maybe a Chinese Joe from Venezuela.
We got trouble. Oh, God, we got trouble.
What is it?
The police. It's a police call.
Okay, I warned you. I told you we should have called the police. Now look what happened. Police came.
Who could have called the police?
Or maybe it was Myra.
Maybe it was Charlie.
Maybe it was Cassie. You were fighting with her, weren't you? Didn't she use the phone in my car?
Not to call. She hit me with it.
She broke my phone? My new phone in my new car?
Will everybody come down? We have to figure out what to say when they come in.
They're trying to talk to Cassie. She won't roll down the windows.
My windows? They're gonna bust my windows. I'm gonna take my car home in an envelope.
Why did you leave her out there, huh? Why did you leave her out there by herself in the car? She's in no condition to answer police questions.
She's in good enough condition to smash my nose. God damn, I got blood on my shirt.
And you're running for state senate? I wouldn't let you run for Chinese food.
I can't believe this. I've got a 6-year-old child at home who behaves better than we do.
Fine, to get him over here and let him talk to the police.
Take it easy, Len. She's been doing her share. She's the one who called Dr. Dudley.
Everybody called Dr. Dudley. The man is in the yellow pages in China.
Maybe Dudley called the police.
The telephone.
He's right. He guessed there was a phone twice in a row. This genius is gonna save our lives.
Hello? Oh, yes, he is. Hold on a minute, please. Glenn, it's for you. It's the same woman who called before.
What same woman?
Oh, she wouldn't say. Maybe it was Myra, maybe it was Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep?
You know how she sounds in the movies? Just like she does the character perfectly, but it's not really her? That's how this person sounded.
We've got 2 policemen coming up, and she's giving us a resume of the party.
Uh-oh, they're walking over here.
Hello?
They're on their way over.
Oh, hi. How are you? No, it's not a cold. It's a telephone injury.
Look, the thing we can't let them do is let them see Charlie. We can't let him downstairs with them upstairs.
I tried talking to Cassie, but she's very upset.
Above all, no false statements. We must keep within the law. This, above all, agreed?
Yay, to thine own self be true. We're in the hearts of better men. Are you fucking crazy? They're right outside the door.
Of course, I think you should talk to her, but she's very upset right now.
They're gonna ask about the gunshots. What do we tell them about the gunshots?
Look, I'll call you back in 15 minutes. Are you at the 914 number?
Kill him. Somebody killed him. Choke him with the telephone wire.
I'm very serious about this. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold my bladder.
I got it. We tell them we never heard the gunshots.
You mean lie to them?
What happened to this above all?
It won't work tonight. Maybe some other time.
If you let me go to the bathroom, I promise I'll come back.
Look, I know you're a good friend, and I thank you for all your wonderful support.
Leave him here. Let's run for our lives and leave this muck for the cops.
Look, I can't talk anymore. I'll call you back. I will. Bye-bye. All right, what's going on?
Well, about 6 weeks ago, we got invited to this party.
Stop it, Lenny! Think, everybody, think. Why didn't we hear the gunshots?
We're all deaf people. We meet once a week. That's why we didn't hear the doorbell.
Now you know why they call her Cookie.
I've got it. We were listening to the Hitler program, and the cannons were bombing Berlin. That's why we couldn't hear anything else.
There was no Hitler program. We made the fucking thing up to pull this asshole.
Hey, I've had just about enough out of you, Lenny.
We've got to open the door.
All right, Claire, let him in.
I can't. I'm in charge of the music.
The music, that's it.
What is?
The music was on. We were all dancing. We couldn't hear anything. Claire, put on the music.
Don't turn it on yet. There's one last thing to do.
What?
Somebody has to be Charlie, just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case the police want to speak to Charlie.
Ken is right. Charlie's in no condition to tell him the real story.
Of course not, because no one's heard the real story yet.
Exactly. We have to make sure whatever story the police hear has to be the one that's not going to get us all into trouble.
I never saw a sinking ship empty so fast.
I agree with Ken. One of you 3 guys has to be Charlie.
When did you move to France?
Well, let's be honest. I never even heard the gunshot.
Bang, bang, you bastard!
Isn't it against the law to impersonate another real person?
Yes, it is, honey, but not if you do it well.
Can you believe we actually married these men?
This is a major felony we're talking about here. You want to spend 30 years in a maximum security prison wearing a tuxedo?
All right. We're all this together, Glenn. Here's how we do it. You put out 2 fingers and 1 finger. If 3 guys are the same and 1 is different, that guy is Charlie. Are we ready?
Who made you Don Corleone?
You got a better idea?
Yeah, let the women wrestle for it.
Come on, let's get this over with, for Christ's sakes.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2. No good. Try again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All the same. Again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Aha, Lenny!
What do you mean, Lenny?
We all had 2 fingers out. You had 1 finger.
Bullshit! I had 2 stuck together. I got duck grease on my fingers.
It was 1 finger, Lenny.
It was 2, I swear to God.
It was 1 finger. One. I saw it.
And that man graduated from Johns Hopkins.
Now go on upstairs, Lenny, and don't come down unless we call you.
No. I'm very anxious to come down as Charlie.
Okay, Claire, put on the music.
Okay, kids, get your partners. I beg your pardon. May I ask what you're doing here?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bust the door open.
Well, why didn't you ring first?
I did. 5 times.
5 times? We didn't hear it.
I guess the music was on so loud you couldn't hear anything.
Of course. It's the music. That's why we didn't hear you.
No wonder we didn't get any phone calls. We wouldn't have heard them.
That's what it was, the music.
It was on
It's
so loud.
Now, what seems to be the trouble, officer?
Well, just sort of routine investigation, sir. My name is Officer Welch. This is Officer Putney. Is this your house, sir?
My house? No. I live elsewhere, other than here.
As I do, live elsewhere. Could you tell us what this is all about, officer?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on?
All right. Take it easy. Calm down. Just want to ask a few questions. Can I ask who the owner of this house is?
Oh, we'd be delighted to tell, officer, but I believe it's customary first for you to inform us as to why these questions are being asked of us.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, as a lawyer, you understand you're not obligated to answer these questions. I was hoping someone would be cooperative enough to tell me the owner's name.
Brock. Charlie Brock.
Could you tell me Mr. Brock is at home at present?
I don't know. Chris, is Charlie at home?
Charlie? He went to walk the dog.
Then he'll be back soon.
I don't think so. It's a dachshund. They take very small steps.
He's home, officer. He came back.
Well, then could I possibly see Mr. Brock for a moment?
Well, it's an awkward time, officer. As you can see, we're celebrating a party.
Yes, I noticed. What's the occasion?
The 10th wedding anniversary of Charlie and Myra Brock.
I wouldn't take long. I just need a moment of his time.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Brock is sleeping.
Sleeping? In the middle of his anniversary party?
He was feeling depressed. He took a sleeping pill.
Well, could I see Mrs. Brock?
Mrs. Brock is not here.
She's not.
That's why Mr. Brock is depressed.
Where is she?
Her father broke his hip. She had to take him to the hospital.
During her anniversary party, couldn't someone else take him to the hospital?
Her father lives in California.
It has to do with cousins and warts and hips. It's very complicated.
You, sir. Something wrong with your eye?
Me? Yes, I put some drops in tonight. The cap fell off. Most of the bottle went in.
Can I have your name, sir?
My name?
Yes.
You mean my name?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem with giving me your name?
I'm sorry, officer. I just can't see you very well.
You don't have to see to talk, sir. Drops didn't go in your mouth, did they?
Officer, I feel you're being unnecessarily abusive to these people. If you're going to ask any more questions, you're going to have to tell us what this is all about.
Yes, sir. I will. Could you please tell me who owned the BMW outside?
Well, that's my husband's car.
And what's his name, please?
You don't have to answer that, Claire.
His name is Leonard Gans.
And where's Mr. Gans now?
I object.
I ain't a judge. This ain't a court. I don't have a gavel. Just want to know what a man is.
Well, you still haven't told us what this is all about, so we're still not telling you who Mr. Gans is.
I don't know why I always have trouble in this neighborhood. Okay. Approximately 8:15 at night, an auto accident occurred on 12th and Danbury. Brand new red, 1990 Porsche convertible smashed into the side of a brand new BMW four-door sedan. Now, we know it wasn't the BMW's fault because the Porsche was a stolen car. Stolen at 8:15 at night right off the dealer's lot. The man in the Porsche got away. Now, do you know who that brand new Porsche belonged to?
How would I know?
It belonged to Deputy Mayor Charles M. Brock. Purchased today as a gift from his wife, Myra. Surprise wedding anniversary present.
Surprise hardly says it.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the car accident.
That's right. Now, Mr. Gans is here. I'd like to speak to him. And if he's not here, police department would like to know where he is.
I see. Do you think you could wait outside for one moment, officer?
Why?
Well, Mrs. Gantz is my client. I'd like to consult with her before any further questioning. It's within my rights.
1 minute. That's all you get.
All right, we don't have much time. One of us has to be Lenny.
What are you talking
The
about?
man doesn't even know about the gunshots. He just wants to ask Lenny about the accident. But Lenny can't be Lenny because we need Lenny to be Charlie in case he wants to ask Charlie about the new car. And we can't let him see Charlie because Charlie's sitting upstairs with a bullet hole in his ear.
Do you understand you in real life?
We don't actually talk that much.
All right, we have to choose again. Glenn, Ernie.
Leave me alone with this stupid game.
Look, I know it's stupid, but we have to do it. We need a Lenny.
Never mind. The girls will do it. Come on, girls. The odd woman's husband is Lenny.
My husband is Lenny.
No, Lenny is Charlie. You're playing for Glenn. Come on, girls.
I don't know how to play this.
Just put out your fingers. We'll do the counting. Odd finger loses. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No, no, no. Your fingers, Cookie. Open your fist.
I don't want to lose my earrings again.
Just 1 or 2 fingers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's me. Fuck. Sorry, Ken.
It's okay. All right. I'm Lenny. Open the door, Ernie.
Glad to see you not dancing again. Where's Mr. Leonard Gans?
He's right here in this room. I am Leonard Gantz.
You are?
Yes.
How come it took you a whole minute to think of your name?
Never rush your answers. Harvard Law School.
Never trust a man who doesn't know if he's here or not. Police Academy. Who are you, ma'am?
I'm his wife. His wife's best friend, her, Mrs. Gans.
Are you here alone, ma'am?
No, I'm here with my husband, Mr. Gorman.
Where is he?
Must have gone home early.
Not much of a party, is it?
Oh, it's had its ups and downs.
All right, Mr. Gans, tell us about the accident in full and complete detail.
Do you think you can wait outside for one more minute?
I ain't going no place, nowhere, no time. This is it. This is where I left and I get what I came for. And my whole family has to move in. What's that?
1047, plug me over. Right, check, hold it. Red, 1990, Porsche convertible, located at 5th and Market in Tarrytown. Suspect applicant, they said call it a night.
Well, I guess that ties that little bundle up.
Terrific.
That's great, yeah. Wonderful.
Sorry to disturb you, folks.
Hey, no
No
problem.
problem.
There'll be some further questioning for you tomorrow, Mr. Gans. No need to take up any more of your time tonight. Thank you, and good night, folks.
Good night,
Good night,
officer.
officer.
Nice evening.
I know I've seen you someplace before. What's your name again?
Glenn Cooper.
Were you ever on TV?
As a matter of fact, yes, I'm running for the state senate.
Right, I saw you do an interview on PBS. Why were you so afraid to give me your name?
You know what it's like when you're in politics. You don't want to get mixed up with these things.
Yes, but you weren't involved in this. Unless you witnessed the accident, did you?
Oh, no. My wife and I arrived late. We didn't even hear the gunshots.
What gunshots?
Huh?
I said, what gunshots?
I suppose the gunshots that were fired when they chased the stolen car.
That was 12 miles away over in Tarrytown. You got 20/20 hearing, Mr. Cooper?
1047, plug me over. Neighbors reported 2 gunshots were fired from about 9 p.m. inside 1257 Peekskill Road. Seems Lenny investigate.
1257 Peekskill Road. Well, we got ourselves a doubleheader, don't we? Anybody want to tell us about a gunshot?
Oh,
Not
really.
Nobody heard him, I suppose.
No.
Who's that woman sitting outside in the BMW?
She's my wife, Cassie.
Like to have a little talk with Mrs. Cooper. Connie, get her in here.
Connie? With a safe?
Looks to me like you all had a fine dinner. I'd like to speak to the help, please.
There is no help.
Then who did the cooking?
Yeah, I did.
And what's your name?
Cookie.
I mean your real name.
That is my real name. I have two sisters named Candy and Taffy. I swear to God.
Is that blood on your shirt, Len?
Blood? Why, yes. I cut myself with a fork during dinner.
Is that blood on your shirt, Glenn?
Yes. I must have rubbed against Len. When we were dancing.
Ken, Len, and Glenn. That's really weird.
It's just a coincidence.
I guess it is. My name is Ben. You all right, Mrs. Cooper?
I'm not pressing any charges. My lawyer will handle this.
It was an accident. She dropped the electric cigarette lighter in the car on the leather seat. I grabbed her jacket to pull her out of the car.
And how'd you get that nasty thing on your nose?
My wife was hanging up the car phone in the dark, and my head was a little too low.
My. We got a lot of cartoon humor in this case, don't we?
Ow, ow.
You hurting too, man?
Oh, yes, I have a chronic back spasm. It's very hard for me to sit, stand, or walk.
And you didn't hear the gunshots either, I suppose.
No, I was dancing. Dancing is good for my back.
And to think I was almost at the door with this one. Mrs. Gorman.
Is that me? Yes, Mrs. Gorman, right.
And what do you do?
Oh, well, mostly I've been helping with the drinks.
Your occupation?
Oh, nothing. No, not nothing. I'm a liar. Lawyer! And a mother. I have 2 children. A boy. 1 child. I'm sorry, I'm very nervous.
You and everyone else, man. I'm gonna say something now that's not really part of my official capacity. But I don't believe one goddamn thing I heard in this room. I think there were gunshots here tonight. I think someone, or everyone, is trying to cover up something. Man gets hit in the nose. Another man stabbed himself with a fork. Someone's BMW gets smashed up. The host takes a short-legged dog for a walk and then goes to sleep. The hostess takes a father to a hospital in California with a broken hip. And nobody hears 2 gunshots because everybody's dancing, including a woman named Cookie, who's been doing the cooking all night, who can't stand a walk. You people gotta be with me. I'm a real cop. You understand? I'm not someone named Elmer that you kids watch on a Disney Channel. Now, I want some real answers. Intelligent answers. Believable answers. And answers that don't make me laugh. But first, I want to see Mr. Charlie Brock and find out what the hell's going on here, including the possibility of him having 2 bullet holes in him. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to get him down here. I'll take 2 seconds to go upstairs and find him. Don't mess with me now! I'm so close to promotion I can smell it. I'm not gonna screw it up with this case. Do I start counting? Or do I start finding steps? It's up to you.
Wait. Just wait 1 minute, officer. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait. Ernie, Ken, Len. I think it's time to call Charlie and ask him to come down, don't you?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Charlie, it's Ernie. We're ready for you now. Are you ready for us now? Take it easy, Charlie. It's just a hysteric nerve reaction.
What's wrong with him?
He thinks he went temporarily blind. Just put some cold water on your eyes and calm down. There are 2 police officers who want to speak to you. Why? Because you put out 1 finger, that's why. It's all right, he's coming down.
The truth is, officer, we were trying to protect Mr. Brock because he's a dear friend of ours. We know we're all in jeopardy if we hold back the truth. There were 2 gunshots here tonight. I personally did not hear them. But I share equal blame with those who did hear the shots and did not come forward with that information, despite the fact that I didn't hear them.
Stop helping so much, Glenn.
Nevertheless, Mr. Brock is willing to tell us the full and complete story, the details of which none of us have yet heard. About the missing help, about the disappearance of his wife, Myra, and about the 2 gunshots, which I didn't hear.
Oh, God, I'm getting another spasm in my back. Oh, who gives a shit?
Hello, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Feeling all right, Charlie?
My name is Officer Welch, Mr. Brock. This is Officer Putney. Please sit down. Take this down, Connie. Now, Mr. Brock, tell us from the beginning exactly what happened in his house tonight.
Does anyone want some lemon tarts?
Yes, the tart would be wonderful. Thank you.
Not now, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Brock.
Okay. Let's see. Story. As it happened. As I remember it. As I'm telling it. Oh, God. Well, here it goes. At exactly 6 o'clock tonight, I arrived home from work. My wife, Myra, was in her dressing room getting dressed for the party. I grabbed a bottle of champagne from the refrigerator and headed upstairs. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. They were preparing an Italian dinner. They were waiting for Myra to tell them when to start the dinner. As I climbed the stairs, I said to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. Myra was putting on the perfume I bought her for Christmas. I purposely buy it because it drives me crazy. I tapped on the door. Tap, tap, tap. She opens it. I hand her a glass of champagne and I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 years. She replies, to the best man, the best 10 years the beautiful wife ever had. We drink, we kiss, we toast again. To the loveliest skin and the loveliest body that's never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. She toasts to the gentlest hands that ever stroked the loveliest skin that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. We drink, we kiss, we toast. By 7 o'clock, the bottle is finished. My wife is sloshed and I'm completely toasted. And then I smell the perfume. The perfume I could never resist. I loved her. And that moment was as much passion and ardor as the night we were first newlyweds. I tell you this, not with embarrassment, but with pride and joy for a love that grows stronger, more lasting, as each new day passes. We lay there, spent, naked in each other's arms. Complete in our happiness. Outside, it's 8 o'clock and it's growing quite dark. Suddenly, a gentle knock from the door. Knock, knock, knock. The door opens, and a strange young man looks down at us with a knife in his hands. Myra screams. I jump up and run with a gun in my drawer. Myra grabs a towel and shields herself. I rush back in with the pistol, ready to save my wife's life. The strange young man in Spanish says, Yo quito diablo por enchilada por queso en 40 minutos. But I don't speak Spanish. And I never saw Rosita's son Romero before. I didn't know the knife was cut up the salad. And he was asking, should they heat up the dinner now? So I aim my gun at her. Myra screams, pulls my arm. The gun goes over, shoots me in the earlobe. Rosita's son Romero runs downstairs and tells Rosita and Ramona, Mamacita, mira que pasa al hombre abeco, ay, ay. El hombre que loco que bang, bang. The crazy man took a shot at him. So, Rosita, Ramona, and Romero leave in a huff. My earlobe is bleeding all over Myra's new dress. Suddenly, we hear a car call. It's the first guest. Myra goes to the bathroom, runs downstairs to stop Rosita, Ramona, and Romero from leaving. Otherwise, we'll have no dinner. But they drive off in their Alfa Romeo. I look out the window and it's growing dark. I think someone's seen my beautiful old Mercedes. So I take another shot at it. Myra runs down to the basement where we keep the cedar chest. She's looking for the dress she wore last year for Bonds for Israel. She can't find the light. Trips down the stairs. And passes out in the dark. I run downstairs, looking for Myra. Notice the basement door is open, and afraid the strange-looking kid is coming back. So I lock the door, not knowing that Myra is still down there. Then, I run upstairs to take some aspirin. My earlobe is killing me from the whole end. But blood on my fingers gets to my eyes, and by mistake, I take 4 Valium instead. I hear the guests downstairs and want to tell them to look for Myra. Suddenly, I can't talk from the Valium. Excuse me. And I'm bleeding all over the white rug. I hear the guests downstairs and want to tell them to look for Myra. But I start to write a note explaining what happened. But the note looks like gibberish. I'm afraid they'll think it was a suicide note. And my friend Glenn Cooper was coming. It'd be very bad for his campaign to get mixed up with a suicide. So I tore up the note and flushed it down the toilet. Just as they walked into my room, they're yelling at me, "What happened? What happened?" But before I could explain to them what happened, I passed out on the bed. And that's the whole goddamn story. Sure as my name is Charlie Brock.
I buy it. I buy the whole thing. You know why I buy it? I buy it because I liked it. I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my wife too. That's why I want to get home early. Sorry to bother you folks. Take care of that ear, Mr. Brock. And happy anniversary.
Where? Where in the whole wide world did you find the guts to tell a story like that?
I made it up.
Of course you made it up, but when?
As I was telling it, sentence by sentence, word by word. I didn't know where the hell I was going, but I just kept going. Thank you.
You don't even speak Spanish.
I made the Spanish up too.
You shit. We could all have gone to jail for perjury.
I know, that was the challenge. The ultimate chutzpah. It was the best goddamn time I've ever had in my life.
Well, I'm impressed. I'm sincerely and deeply impressed. You have without a doubt, Lenny, one of the weirdest minds I ever come across.
A toast to my husband, Lenny. Just when I was getting bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again.
So Lenny.
I have an interesting question.
What?
What do you think really happened to Charlie and Myra?
Hello? Charlie? Yes, we're all here. Are you up to having some visitors? Oh, wonderful. We're dying to hear the story. We're on our way. Charlie's going to tell his entire story.
Well, I hope it's shorter than Lenny's story.
Could you go back later and look for my crystal, honey?
I'll buy you 1,000 crystals, Angel.
Open the door! Open the door! Let me out!
Who is it?
It's Myra!
For coming out tonight. We really deeply hope you enjoyed the show. But Before you leave, we'd like to bring a man up who is the center of all that happens with the Laetare players, and he's absolutely brilliant. We've all had the honor to work with him. I've had the honor to work with him for 3 years, and everyone up here, I'm sure, feels the same way. The mastermind behind Rumors, Mr. Harley Strife. Yeah!
Already seen they're an extraordinary bunch of people. Magnificent cast to work with. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a show so much. We have a lot of fun. When time to work, work. And they are ready to do it before I have to say do it. So it's been such a great pleasure. Thanks so much. I love you all.
On behalf of the cast and crew, we'd like to present you with this gift. And personally, I'd like to say, since this is my last show with the Laetare players, thank you so much for the opportunity. It's been a real pleasure. I'm going to miss it.
Well, that magnificent playbill you have in your hands is almost single-handedly done by this young lady. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's the best thing you possibly could have done. Let me get it out. Got the plastic bubble bag.
Andy has to pick out the bubbles.
All night long. Here's a We've had some wonderful companies through the years, and I miss them all. Always I do, and of course they keep coming back, and we do alumni shows and all. But I'm losing some biggies this year. Gonna miss you all. And some of you I won't miss. Some of you Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
He used to go backstage. Maybe he'll come out again.
You can listen. Okay, put up the foot. Sit up.